Hey guys, Dan the Wolfman here at thecombatsystem.com, kickshitsu.com. Today I'm going to do some clothing review. Clothing review for concealed carriers. Okay guys, so I ordered from LeatherUp 3 items. Ordered from leatherup.com for the first time. I'm not associated with them. I ordered what you're looking at right now, the Xelement Urban Arbor Men's Tribal Gray Premium Leather Vest. This was $80. I got the Deluxe Men's Vintage Blue Denim Casual Vest. And the Deluxe Vintage, the same exact thing with Arms Vintage Blue Denim Jacket. This was only $13. This was only $15. Besides that, since it is end of the year holiday season, I got a $10 off coupon on an order over $100. So total price for all 3 items was under $108. So this is Xelement. Apparently most people reading the reviews are very happy just with their general leather items, not their concealment vests or anything like that. They have a lot of concealment vests and jackets. The reason I picked this was so I could carry concealed. It has concealment pockets, but mostly because of the look. I knew it could be something I could use here in the cold winter time as well as in the summertime. And the look, being the gray tribal style, to me doesn't necessarily scream biker, but kind of more, I live kind of in an outdoory area, and it's a little bit cowboy, it's a little bit country, it's a little bit rock and roll. So you can, you know, it doesn't scream to me necessarily like someone bad coming to town like a black vest maybe would, and something that wasn't the style. Around here people wear cowboy hats and country boots where I'm currently living. So anyway, this vest has concealment pockets. Okay, so I'll open up here. You can see my extra magazine there. Concealment for the gun inside here. There's extra in here where I have handcuffs. Okay, I'm just throwing some stuff in pockets so you guys see. This is probably how I'd actually carry this. Okay, I do work security. Before we begin, since I have a camera person here, I will show you my firearms are empty. Here's the extra magazine over here. That's perfect for magazines. That's really what it's for. Got an extra zipper in here where you can store some extra stuff and keep it contained. These do have buttons usually to get in here. I do have a firearm in here right now. You probably didn't even see I'm carrying at least 2 guns right now. So here in this pocket right now, I don't feel for this size I even need this snapped, okay? Because I have a very small Ruger LCP 380. Now these have been pre-checked before filming. Empty magazine, empty slide. So if you can get a little zoom in on that. Completely safe firearm. Okay. So it was pre-checked, been checked multiple times, just checked again. Now this gun, I don't even think you could tell that I'm carrying. Okay. My other weapon, my primary, is over here. Okay. Empty firearm, empty magazine, empty chamber. So if you can get a little bit of light into the chamber, empty mag. For those that want to know the size, this is a compact pistol, supposedly compact pistol, which is still basically a full size. This is a Glock 19 size pistol. This is a SIG P320 compact. 9mm, holding 15 rounds, 15 plus 1 or 21 plus 1. Anyway, it's a very good vest. I like the style. This is a little big on me. I'm usually an extra large because of the way just most stuff from leatherup.com, my first time ordering, seems to be you have to order way bigger. That's how these 2 items here were. I usually wear an XL. I knew that I would need at least 3XL on this, and they both fit perfect. This vest is a little big, but I did that for a reason. I might want the 2XL, at least 1 size up, if not 2 size ups. It depends, because right now it's cold out, and you're especially if you're a biker, you're probably going to be wearing a couple layers underneath, maybe a jacket on top. I want extra room to be able to button, extra room to be able to have a larger firearm in here and not completely print, obviously. But mostly I would carry it this way because I live in an open carry state and in an area where people aren't totally freaking out about firearms unless you go into certain places like Costco. You can look up why Costco ain't a good place to carry in. So if I was in Costco, because right now it conceals pretty good. I ordered really big, and I'm probably going to keep this vest instead of returning it. I did tighten up the sides, so you can change the sides, which is really nice. It has the side lace-ups, so we tightened those a little bit. But basically, and this is not a concealment holster. I got a concealment holster on the way that hopefully will ride a little higher and not as low. But this way, I'm pretty concealed unless I really reach up. If I reach down a little bit, I'm okay. If I bend down, I'm okay. So the only thing I can't really do is really bend way down and show. But I'm in an area where open carry is allowed anyway. If you're in a much more restrictive straight where you're actually, if you show a little bit like this, you're going to jail, I would not necessarily carry this way. Okay, but to explain why maybe an extra large vest might be good. Now, here in these two large concealment pockets, there is a sewn-in strap about that wide. Okay, so it's an elastic strap for the barrel. Now, for my LCP, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's flat. You're not seeing anything. It is in that strap, and it retains it very well, enough well that I think I can move around, even ride a motorcycle. I'm not exactly a biker, though I was on Sons of Anarchy, Season 4, Episode 2, and a little bit on Season 3, Episode 2 as well. You can see I had a shootout with Opie and the main character, and I even pistol whip Opie and all that, and I survived. Anyway, so here's my little SOA shout out. It's in here, and it holds it and retains it very well. I don't even feel like I need this eternal snap fastened, which would slow down your carry time. So there's the internal strap. If you're carrying something bigger, you would probably need this strap for retention in case you got in a fight, moving around, being physical at all, or because the weight will shift and you don't want the butt of your pistol hanging out. So if I get a bigger firearm, almost a full size, supposedly a compact, if I stuff it all the way into the corner here, you can see it holds it, but then boom, a little bit of movement, and now that. And more importantly, from the side here, off-duty police officers might see, and if they see that on a biker style vest at a liquor store, then they might be a little too paranoid, a little too heightened sense for me, right? I got CHL, and it is an open carry state where they just wouldn't be breaking the law. It probably wouldn't be brandishing unless someone really started screaming and freaking out. However, this is a little bit, too much that you wouldn't want to happen. Now, if you had a smaller firearm, a subcompact is probably ideal for this pocket. See right here, it's probably printing a bit, and because of what I just said, I would need it snapped. So I could still carry this. I feel a really aware cop or military, something like that, security might kind of pay attention to it, or think I'm stealing or something from the store. So you might have to go put it back in the car. They might go, oh, we don't like firearms in our private place. And of course, you gotta obey by that. If they didn't have signs already printed, then you have to obey by that. But it may print a little bit, but not too bad in my opinion. I think even a same size Glock 19, even though it's still a thick pistol like this one is, a fairly thick pistol in the slide, I mean, it may not print as much because of less weight. But mostly if maybe something like a Glock 27 or a SIG P320 subcompact, something in that subcompact range, probably would be much better if this was how you were primarily going to carry it. I do not think I would primarily carry it there. I've already scratched up my slide, so I'm only going to do one or two quick draws out of this. Let's see how I can do with the LCP from the weak side over here. Now I don't have this one snapped and I feel good, so I can get to the gun quickly and boom. Okay? I feel comfortable taking this out of here and probably will feel comfortable carrying it. Now I won't know for sure until I do it, and there's a little extra weight for the ammunition. But because I'm putting this in the retention elastic band. This is not in the retention elastic band. I can put it in there. It takes a big struggle to get it in there, but the elastic strap isn't really quite where it should be. It's more out here. Something a little bigger than the LCP, like maybe like a J-frame Smith & Wesson 38 or an LCR, would probably be perfect in here. okay guys? But what this does allow me to do, even if I don't use this as a primary carry system, it's still a great vest and a great looking vest. That's why I decided to get it. And I have pockets for things like extra magazines. Oh, those are just cell phone pockets. Obviously, these look like kind of designed to put extra magazines, right? So, here, zipper handcuffs. It's great for throwing extra stuff. If you needed to throw a cell phone in there, or an aspeton, or something that you could legally put under concealed. A lot of states you can conceal the gun, you can conceal the knife if you got a CHL, or it's constitutional carry, but maybe not an ASP. So be careful, guys, with your laws, depending on where you are. But, okay, importantly, let's say I went to Costco or the mall around here, is a little paranoid. If I knew I was going to be doing a lot of shopping where I might reach up or I might reach down and I might show, I'm a little more concerned like in the mall or Costco for say, I would take my firearm out and dash it away. I'd probably even for Costco, because they've had issues before and basically got someone murdered, I would take the holster off my belt, slide that off as well. Okay, and again, I'm not wearing the best holster. And now I could change from this. Or, now I could snap this, guys, and I could take this off. Let's say I'm going to someone with family, I need to secure the weapon, I can't have it on me because people are going to be seeing it and hugging me and stuff. If someone there knew that you knew they know you carry a firearm, you could safely store it. You could take the vest off, I got it snapped. Maybe I unload the chamber, maybe I unload the gun completely, I put it there, and someone takes the vest and they put it away, and there you have your gun. That could be very helpful. Somewhere that you can kind of hide it when you don't need it. Or, just found out, what about, people never talk about this, concealed carry, and you're out and about, and you gotta go number 2 in a stall. Do you want to be dropping your pants, having your gun go click on the ground, and people can see it on the ground, people can even gun grab it when you're not paying attention underneath? No. So let's say I drop these pants, well, I can take it out of here, and I can put it in there, and I can do my business. No one ever mentions that, but boy, isn't that important. Have something that you got a lot of pockets on. So guys, dual pockets, you know, subcompacts are probably best, as you see, a little bit big. But overall, I think it's a great looking vest. Xelement did a good job. Order 1, possibly 2 sizes, probably bigger, in my opinion, than what you really are. I'm 5'11", about 235 pounds. So I got a bit of a belly. But there's still room here that I can snap. Pistol or without pistol, I can still snap. Okay, and it does that prints more. But if it was something smaller, that'd probably be okay. And I wanted something that was big enough that I could also, just in case I needed, throw a vest under as well, without it really being noticeable. So as long as you had 2 t-shirts, one under the vest, one on top, and then the vest, especially if you had a coat on top, no one's going to know what's going on. I hope you enjoyed this review. There's barely any reviews for concealment vests online. So even if you're not a biker like me, this is something you can wear even with just a t-shirt. Now the vest does look a little bit bigger with just a t-shirt. I'll show that really quickly before we wrap it up. Take the sweatshirt off. It does look a little bit baggy, and that's going to tell people you're maybe carrying more. But I think I'm going to keep this size so I can kind of do this from all season, all season wear. So just so you get an idea of what it just looks like with the black t-shirt. There you go, guys. And you maybe saw that in there, but the LCP and an extra magazine, I don't think you're really seeing it printed at all over here. The LCP is completely hidden. And obviously I got extra pockets, so I could have extra LCP mags in there, you know, so I can carry one gun here if they weren't too big, you know, and extra magazines and extra 410 shells or whatever. And that's what's great about this vest. Anyway, guys, I hope you appreciate some of this stuff I'm talking about. Look at my channel if you just found this, and look at all the combatives and catch wrestling, jiu-jitsu type stuff I got on there, MMA stuff. I hope you appreciate it. I will do quicker reviews of these other vests because I think they do a really good job. Thank you very much.